going on my seatbelt. Oh. Got wrapped around my seat. Folding backy button. Yeah, when you get tired while you're driving and you decide to go take a nap while you're driving. Seat folding backy. Do these people realize they're all live on YouTube right now? Do I realize that no one cares that I'm live on YouTube? Actually, I do realize that. No one cares that I'm live on YouTube. I'm going to try to, however, stream more consistently the game playing. I need to re-download Pac-Man Championship Edition from Steam, because that's like my go-to game for everything, because I fucking love some Menno. Oh. I'm eating the grapefruit leather I bought now. It's so good. I love these things. They're like fruit roll-ups, but made with real fruit. It's super delicious. What did I have for food today while I was at work? I think I mentioned earlier what I had bought from Lucky's, and I ate my 2 pounds of grapes. I ate half my bag of Pocky spicy queso. I drank my I forgot the brand, but it was a energy drink thingy flavored with pomegranate and lychee. And then I had some of these, I had one of the fruit leathers, and now I'm having the other two on my way home. Probably should let these at work and just eat them tomorrow, but you know what? I live dangerous. Try on the apple flavor now. Oh, so good. That was a short on my go. There goes my work laptop again, going poing, poing, poing. Oh, so remember last week or whatever it was when I was complaining about InfoPath and the JavaScript limiting factors and a few things like that? Well, guess what I figured out how to do today? I decided not to actually directly use InfoPath, or rather, not to directly use the SharePoint lists, but rather create a web part and make a separate page that shows the form and create a submit button on the form. And then when the person submits it, it adds it to the list that is limited to managers and up only to view. So the manager can go directly into the list itself, view everything that's been submitted, and then edit it and add comments and stuff if they need to. But the agents cannot do anything once they submit it. So it's basically it's there. They submit it, no more. Because in reality, there's no need for the agents to see what they've submitted once they submit it, because this is a coaching feedback kudos form. So there's no need for anything in there once they submit it, because whatever. Now, if they have a concern or an issue, like, oops, I did something wrong on it, they could obviously reach out to the manager, because the manager can see all the stuff, or send email to the managers and say, hey, I actually submitted this. Can y'all delete it, please? Thanks. Bye. out with a couple people today, had them submit things. Oh, that's a neat little submitting. Had them submit some things, and then verified that they cannot see it in any capacity. It just, they submit it, screen clears, and they move on. Manager view. I'm not a manager, but I have access manager view because I'm the one who's building everything right now. And they trust me to know that once everything's done, I have no reason, nor do I care to go back and view the manager view stuff. Because I just care about getting the stuff done and then move on to something else, some other project or something. So anyway, and I verified I can see it and submit all the information. And I can go back and edit it, add additional notes as if I was manager, saying I set this session, I set this feedback, and I submit this feedback on that person. So I'm excited. So much, very excited. I like that Cookie Express thing. MEQ. Copies of your keys, I guess, and drive to you. Look, you can get a drive time and how long it'll take them to get to you, apparently. I can dig it. I should have gotten to that business when I was younger and had a lot more skill and times for making duplicates of keys on the fly as necessary. Not that I ever did anything nefarious with it, and even if you look me up and try to prove that I did, nah, fam, nah, I did not. Oh, my phone's overheating. My phone's overheating because it's 9,000 degrees outside and the sun's beaming right onto my phone right here. Oh, see, there's something. I can do about maybe hanging out somewhere else where it's down with the sun, but kind of limited space here in this car. And pretty much everywhere you turn here, because you know when here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's nice there. I'm all right. that good very easy. I will. Because I'm still gonna be home around 5. I got about 20-minute late start today because I was I was squarely focused on developing this form, making it work the way I want to work. But legit, when I said last week I probably need to take several days just to think about it, or not to think about it, just come back to it fresh like I hadn't seen it before, and then suddenly I'll figure out a different way to do it, and by golly, it's exactly what I did. And then I got so concentrated on making that thing look pretty in the way I wanted it to kind of look that I didn't realize at 4 o'clock I came and gone, and I looked at the clock, it was like 4:20. I was like, Scheisse. It's 4:20 somewhere. Someone's smoking a dude, and that someone was not me. Someone's never been me. Never smoked the marijuana, as your kids say these days. The aretha, the icky sticky, that date, drug, weed, dope. Anyhow, I've never done any illicit illegal life. Nor my pre-life, nor my afterlife. But back to the point at hand, it's 4:20 somewhere, someone had to have been smoking, right? And then I realized that means that I'm 20 minutes late leaving work. Fudge sickles. So I left work and I hopped in my car and I started up YouTube live stream while I was waiting for my car to cool down, so I'd actually had AC on this drive because it's fucking hot out there. Heck. So much heck. So now I'm gonna go home. Hey, you know what? I got the time. I'm gonna go to Best Buy and see if they got that cable I need for a few bucks. I got to order it from Amazon today because I was too occupied with this form thing. Abandoned car, doo-doo-doo-doo. Abandoned car, it's stuck there. That's sad. Now, you know what? I am going to finish Number 3. Also going to turn my AC down now because I'm actually feeling pretty nice and cool. The temperature is just fine for me. I'm not too hot. At one point in time in my past thought I was hot, but I'm definitely not anymore. But you know what? It's alright because no one knows what it's like to be the fat man behind hazel eyes. Dang it, where the hell's Coddington when I need to bounce music lyrics off of him? So he can come up with something just as absurd and obscure and off the wall and off the cuff. You know, he and I sometimes go where he was dead. Oh, movie and song reference. 2 birds, 1 stone. Was on a wire. The other one was just a mocking one. Yeah, in case you guys are wondering, the whole like 0 of you that watch this stuff, I talk to myself like this when I drive anyways. Passes the time because I got nothing else going on. Sometimes I listen to music. Sometimes I listen to NPR. Sometimes I talk to myself and try to work through things that are going on, and I need to figure out exactly how to make something got to VPN and build a virtual bridge domain to connect to this RFC tester and run a 2544 RFC test or a Y134250. I don't 1562. I don't remember what the EtherSAM equivalent is of the RFC 2544 test is. I haven't diagnosed on it. I don't use the Y and the EtherSAM test as often as I do the regular RFC testing. And we're back! Goodbye. Man, some of our markets, we gotta... Some of them, or most of them, we can just hop on and be like, all right, we got a tester over here hanging off this core router, and then we can throw up a loop and send data to and fro and see if it makes it to and fro. And it's like, oh, that's awesome, that's great, excellent. Jim did. And a few markets, though, due to the way they're set up, we have to set up a VPN to the device itself, and it gets complicated in order to run that RFC test. So we are going to have to, there's one I'm going to have to do on Monday night, because I had to get the documentation for it today, but I won't have the opportunity to read anything about it or get it squared away accomplished tonight. So I'm going to read all about it tomorrow. I might read about it tonight when I'm at work and start working, or when I'm at home and start filling out a MOP. MOP stands for Method of Procedure, in case anybody wondered. You know, I'm going to fill out a MOP and start working on that tonight and tomorrow. And then that way, when Monday comes, we'll have everybody squared away with ready to do the RFC testing. And RFC test, it just does, the simplest way to put it is you have, most commonly anymore, you have one device sitting at one end of a connection, and you tell it to point to this other end of this connection. On the other end, throw up a loop. It can be a hard loop, which is an Ethernet cable that's been wired back into itself, so it's literally looping the data in and out simultaneously. So you send something to it, it runs through the line and then runs right back out that interface that you connected to, that RJ45 Ethernet interface. A lot of devices allow you, though, the opportunity to throw up what's called a soft loop, which is a loop inside the device itself, software-driven loop. The only thing that does not test is the actual physical handoff, which there could be issues on the physical handoff of a switch or a router. Not as common, but it definitely could be a possibility. So unless there's, if the test runs clean and we still have issues going on, then we'll possibly throw up a hard loop and run another test and see what happens. But 9 times out of 10, we never have to do that. Well, not even 9 times. It's like 999 times out of a million, we never have to do it. But basically what it is, you have one device using an XFO or a JDSU tester that's at one end of a connection. So say you have a computer in San Jose, California, and you have a connection with your computer or your office there to another computer that's located in Atascadero, California, right? And so you have you put at your switch at Atascadero, you will put on your issue, say you have a 100 meg circuit, you're supposed to get 100 megs bi-directional. You go SIM 100 megs, receive 100 megs simultaneously at all times. But for some reason, you're only getting like 60 megs of traffic. You can't get anywhere near that 100 meg. And all their configuration settings, QoS, COS, speed duplex, everything else has been checked, that's all clean. So we run RFC test. So that JDSU or XFO tester on one side will be set up to point back to the other machine. So say you have two Cisco 3400s. You turn up a soft loop at one side or the other, doesn't matter because it won't be the same and it's taking the same path. So we'll just say we throw up the soft loop in San Jose. So the 3400 in San Jose has a once it receives any data, it's going to send it right back out the exact same pipe. Then in Atascadero, you take your Expo tester, you're going to plug it in, you're going to put a few parameters in it, tell the MAC address of the other side, which will be the MAC address of the physical interface, 3400 in San Jose. What we call the UNI port, basically the customer handoff, our universal network interface, our user network interface. So it just basically means it's the port that we have to use, that you plug your stuff into, that gives you the connection. So that the Expo tester, then you put in parameters, you put what MTU size, how many packets, how long you want the test to run. For what kind of test you want to run is latency, speed, this, that, and the other thing. And you just let it run for like 30 minutes, and it will start at like 64, 128, just doubles up the packet size up to like 9,048, or 9216 maximum, but very rarely do we ever do it up to, usually do it up to 9,000 and allow the rest for overhead traffic, because we're usually encapsulating some VLANs at that point. I mean, the Expo testers have gig ports on them, so they can send traffic up to gig. There are gig testers out there as well, and we got a few of them, but it's not too common that we have to use those as yet. As we get more customers turning up 10 gig connections, though, or anything over a gig connection, then yeah, we'll start using those more and throwing up more with them. As of right now, we don't use those too often. So that Expo tester then starts sending that data down from Atascadero down to San Jose. It goes through all the different core routers, distribution routers, whatever's in the path that MPLS path is taking. This is our typical setup. We can also do layer 3 testing, which is just IP testing as well. But anyway, so we send the data down the pipeline from Atascadero down to San Jose. Then that loop in San Jose says, oh, I'm getting traffic. What do I do with that? Oh, I have a loop, Ethernet internal loopback turned up. So that means whatever I get, I'm going to send immediately back the same direction. So what usually happens if you're monitoring traffic, you'll see that your output from one side is, your output on the physical handoff in San Jose is slightly more than your physical input is coming on it, because it takes a millisecond or less. It takes tenths or hundreds of milliseconds for it to compute the data and send it back out. So that's so you'll see a little discrepancy there at first, but then when the test is fully completed, it should be pretty near, like within the same number. So say you send 10,063 packets, the receive back on the Expo tester should say 10,063 or 62, maybe 61. And that's minuscule packet loss. That's not even really packet loss. That could be any number of things that cause those packets to get dropped. Such as one was just an initial hello, I'm communicating with you, and the other one's like, oh, hey, all right, cool. So there's a lot of variances in that. But anyway, so that's what happens. And then you get a big fancy PDF report at the end of it that says, here's our testing parameters. Here's our results. Here's the pass-fail. Here's all these fancy. Yeah. Fancy and fun. Funcy. Here's our funcy results, and then we hand that off to our customers or to their account managers or whoever needs to know. Oh, hey, they got the goat sticker. I got the goat sticker too. Goat sticker back there on that blue car is for hiking. It's a company that sells a bunch of hiking gear and stuff. And that's the short of a RFC test, RFC 2544 test. Either sound test is essentially the same thing, just different parameters and formats going behind it. I'm not going to do a best right now. I might go out there later, but I'm not going to go now. Go home because it's o'clock. And I need, and I'm thirsty. I need to go back. Oh, and my PBX now. I have an option on there to go to the cult. So if you go to the cult, then you have a few additional options, such as leave a voicemail for the Padre, leave a voicemail for the cardinal or the archbishop. And there's another option, option 9, that if you hit that and then leave a voicemail, it will hit everybody. So it means that literally everybody that's in there, including Minister Matt, I forgot about him for a second. So hit everybody and send them a voicemail, and then we will all get voicemails to our emails. Tested out a few times the last day or two, and it works beautifully. It's amazing. So I need to, in case anybody wants to know what the number is, you can dial it anytime. The website is located on cultofjames.org. That's cultofjames.org. And it's under the Contact Us option at the top, and it gives you a phone number to dial. And in case you don't go to the website, the number is 619-314-4243. Option 2 gets you to the church. Option 1 dials my on-call phone, which is disabled because I'm not on call right now. And I'm not going to tell you when I'm on call so that you can dial it when I'm on call, because I won't answer it unless it comes from a certain number. And I think I even threw up a block that unless a certain number dials it, it doesn't ring through. So yeah, so option 2 to reach the church, aka the cult. And then you can leave me a voicemail on the cult. It's really a cult of personality. Because I like to ask people to look in my eyes. So that way they will see a cult of personality. Buses doing some tours, gonna learn the routes and know where to go. Doing the school busy, bus, school, bus, bus. But is the school bus busking? Oh, that's the question. No, they're not. School bus will never busk. Hello. Did you do a truck over? Make a right turn. Advanced the tree service. So with that truck is buzzed up. Whoa. Right. Lord, why is there so much traffic through here right now? What is going on with that? There's so many cars going in this direction, that direction. Who knows why? Oh yeah, you're going to take it. Yeah, that wasn't that was not the proper thing for you to do, but you know, whatever. Green truck, you did good, green truck. I'd like to tell you all goodbye for the last time ever, but we know it's a lie. I'll be back tomorrow. Same bat chime. Same bat time. Same bat channel.